Welcome back, dear viewer. There we go. Need some light to show off my beautiful, beautiful face. How are you, dear viewer? I hope you're doing quite fondly and well. Last stream for today. We have an hour scheduled of a Fallout 4 a goodness. So to remind you, we're playing a good guy. His name is John. Currently, he's a construction worker, adventuring in the wastelands. But to be frank, he's not adventuring, he's looking for his son, Sean. His wife was killed, and all around, things seem to be going quite awfully for him. So on the last stream, we did some interesting things with John. Let's see if I can remember it all. So we helped... we helped the Minutemen, the refugees of the Minutemen. We helped kill Wolfgang, who was Wolfgang, who was a drug dealer, apparently. We also found the raiders who attacked our friends, the Minutemen, and we killed them. Jared, what's his name? Apparently he was obsessed with a division that Mom Murphy had. Apparently he met her. And yeah, we came to Diamond City. Well, we're at the entrance of Diamond City, and of course we killed a bunch of super mutants with the help of the gods of the Diamond City. And yeah, the next stop, we're gonna go to Diamond City. We're gonna meet with Nick Valentine, and we're gonna meet Piper, and we're gonna solve this mystery. So away we go.
You want into Diamond City, right?
I might be wanting to get in. Who the hell are you? I want in.
I just got here, but yeah.
Shh. Play along. What's that? You said you're a trader up from Quincy? You have enough supplies to keep the general store stocked for a whole month? You hear that, Danny? You gonna open the gate and let us in, or are you gonna be the one talking to crazy Myrna about losing out on all the supply?
Jeez, alright. No need to make it personal, Piper. Give me a minute.
I wouldn't want Piper to be my enemy.
Better head inside quick before old Danny catches on to the bluff.
Bluff? That was straight lying. You didn't bluff, you lied. You lied, girl. There's no way of getting around it. You first. Let's go.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm mortally ambiguous when it comes to flying.
Piper, who let you back inside? I told Sullivan to keep that gate shut. You devious, rabble.
Oh, you devious ruffian. That's how he talks.
Of yours. I'll have that printer scrapped for parts.
No, actually, she tends to lie, so I would believe it.
Pirate mayor shuts down the press. Why don't we ask the
What makes him
newcomers? You support the news? Because the mayor's threatened to throw free speech in the dumpster.
Well, of course I support the news.
Always believed in freedom of the press.
Oh, I didn't mean to bring
Except
you into
when
this
it
argument,
lies.
good sir.
And what's too ambiguous.
No.
And
You
it when
look
it
like
creates
Diamond
false
City material.
news, or when it
Welcome to the great green
only
jewel
reports
of the
on
Commonwealth.
things that are
Safe,
horrible
happy,
and that
a
give me
fine
anxiety.
place to
I
come.
really
Spend your
dislike
money.
when it happens.
Settle down.
Believe it or
Don't
not,
let
it
this
happens quite
muckraker
often.
here
Like news
tell you
is like
otherwise,
awful.
alright?
Like freedom of speech is very important, especially in democracy. We need to be able to state our minds freely. But the problem is that with social media, it gets very hard to compete, and news, it kind of feels like the news is only about stuff that's scary, but life is not all doom and gloom. Yes, there are some effed up things going on in the world. There was always some effed up things going on in the world, like always. Statistically speaking, things just keep getting better and better and better and better. But it's not like there's nothing wrong going on in the world. Of course there is. The wars and other stuff. So many people get kidnapped every single day. Did I mention the war? And there's a lot of people getting killed. Accidents, all kinds of stuff. A lot of horrible things always happen in the world. That is just regular, everyday business. But statistically speaking, we've been more and more safer as years go by. But at the same time, we became more and more connected. As we could become more and more connected, now suddenly there's a bunch of information sources where people just info dump left and right. Social media is completely out of control. It is completely out of control. That's truly what I believe. But not only that, it kind of warps how human perception works, because without social media, humans used to live in their own social bubbles. Like, you wouldn't have it's impossible to have like thousands and thousands of people communicating their views all at the same time. Usually you would live in your own bubble. That means from your perspective everything seemed fine, but now with social media everybody's bubbles are kind of squished into together. That means that you will find some pretty weird stuff on the internet. Like people will get into crazy arguments about anything, and sometimes it doesn't even make any sense. The reason for it is very simple. It's perspective. So perspective is king when it comes to human beings and how we understand the world. Everybody lives in their own perspectives, and it was fine when it was just when we lived in our own bubbles, when we hanged out with people who thought the same way that we did. It was fine. But now with social media, when we share those opinions start to clash. And that's why we get, trolls and other people. The funny part is, I don't think trolls are like terrible people. I think they're just hurt. Like there is absolutely no reason why any person should wish for something terrible to happen for other person unless that person is hurt. And when it hurts to be who you are, then we have a problem. It's a serious issue, because now social media has a way of empowering people to say whatever they want to say with no consequences. That's how it feels like there's no consequences for people just dumping their perspectives on other people. But what happened to understanding that we're all different, we have different opinions, different perspectives, that we have different perceptions, and not only perceptions but also different experiences. We experience life differently, and it's based on, I don't know, like what happened in our lives, where we were born, what kind of environment we grew up in. There are there's a lot of things that just kind of happen to you without you even affecting anything. It all starts from when you were born. You have no control over it. I mean, you can change your life somewhat, but the thing is that the trajectory of your life is always set into certain direction. And then the best you can do is navigate to a path that's the best one for you. You know, the path that you want to go. It gets very complicated, but I don't know. I just feel like social media kind of perverse what it means to be human. I really, really believe that. I think it gives people too much freedom to express themselves. And I don't know. I just feel sad. I feel very sad about all the people that are suffering. And what sickens me the most is that a lot of people who do feel terrible, they don't find healthy ways to deal with it. They either find some sort of substance that would numb the pain, or they will, I don't know, go on the internet and just comment some pretty mean stuff. Like, you could see it. The thing is, that kind of stuff is very polarizing, so you can see a lot of posts where people just dump on other people for no apparent reason whatever. Like, there was this one post where a lady posted that she doesn't mind mansplaining, because in her head it's like when a kid explains something to you, like it's cute. That's what she wrote. And yeah, okay, I understand that, but what I don't understand is, why do you feel the need to post it? Why do you feel the need, I don't know, like sort of translate, to just send out these thoughts into on the internet to whoever would be, you know, looking at them? I don't understand why. Attention? Do you need attention? Why do you need attention? Like, what's the reason for it? Why would you need attention? For me, it just makes absolutely no sense. Like, absolutely no sense. Like, I started doing this stream because somebody told me that I like to talk a lot and I like to play, so, you know, might as well become a Twitch streamer. What I've learned is that it's not that simple to stream, because if you're new at streaming, you're pretty much a YouTuber, because you won't get any views, like at all, just by streaming. I don't know, maybe you will, but I don't think so. I think you need to create YouTube content, and then you have this problem where you can't just create good streaming content. You have to create good YouTube content. How do you create a good YouTube content from streams? For me, it's very difficult, because the kind of content I watch is usually, it's either educational, that's something I could learn, or if it's something entertaining, like something I wouldn't normally do by myself. If it's with video games, I would either watch something that I don't know, I could copy, or maybe I would watch something that would show me how the game is, just to decide if I want to play this game or not. So being a streamer of video games feels currently like a dream that will probably never come true. Well, that's okay, because this isn't like the end goal for me. The end goal is my own, I don't know, like a community where we could create stuff, you know? Just go out there and create stuff. And I'm using video games just to sort of create this content. And I'm starting to realize that I need to pivot. I need to pivot more into creating YouTube videos, like real good YouTube videos. This is gonna be a very long and rigorous journey, but yeah. I wonder how it's gonna go. After a year or two, I will look back and what will I see? Will I see myself as the guru of YouTube? Probably not. Right. I went way off topic. Why in heaven's name does the chat let me talk? Why? Why? Because nobody is it in the chat. Nobody's watching my streams. Because I can see whatever the hell I want. Because nobody's at the stream. I could legit just take off my clothes and hang out naked. I don't think anybody will join. Actually got some tips. Like somebody told me, like, you know what, you should probably just be naked. Went naked on the stream. I'm actually considering it, but no, that's a little too much for me. I'm not that desperate for views. I am though. I am very desperate for views. Okay.
What are you two arguing about anyway?
That is a very good question.
What do you think? Print lies and everybody's happy, but if you print the truth...
Now,
Yes, and the
was there
truth is what
anything
exactly?
in particular you came to our city for?
Mm-hmm.
Trying to find someone.
Trying to find someone? Who?
My son.
My son, Sean. He's less than a year old.
Wait, your son's missing?
Yes, and I cannot find him.
Oh, you hear that, McDonough? What's Diamond City Security doing to help this man, huh? This isn't the first missing persons report to come through here, and now we have an infant who's been taken?
Don't listen to her. Well, I'm afraid that
No
our
way.
security team can't follow every case that comes through. I'm confident that you can find help here. Diamond City has every
Well, maybe.
conceivable service known to man. One of our
You
great
have any
citizens
suggestions?
can surely find the time to help you.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what I need. A citizen to help me.
Well, sure. And a mayor of a great city must
Oh,
know
that was
everyone.
smooth.
Who can help me?
I'm sorry, I don't have time for...
Nah. You're not getting away with this, okay? Okay? I do the talking here.
Well, sure. And a mayor of a great city must know everyone. Who can help me?
help me.
Well, there is one private citizen, Nick Valentine, a detective of sorts who specializes in tracking people down, usually for debts
Debts
or
or
whatnot.
whatnot.
No, I have to get going. I'm sorry, Diamond City Security doesn't have time to help, but I'm sure Mr. Valentine charges a reasonable fee.
A reasonable fee.
This is ridiculous. Diamond City Security can't spare one officer to help? I want the truth, McDonough. What's the real reason security never investigates any kidnappings?
I've had enough of this, Piper. From now on,
Aw, they
consider
seem like the
you
bestest
and
of
that little
friends.
sister of yours on
I like the
Yeah,
flower.
keep talking, McDonough. That's all you're good for.
Yeah, you better walk
I'm
away.
impressed. Not everyone can claw information out of McDonough's tight-fisted hands. Why don't you stop by my office after you see Valentine? I think I just found my next story.
You know, this is serious. You gonna make a story out of my son being kidnapped? I'm starting to think you're a terrible person, Piper. Okay, first things first. Let's I'm not even sure, since I didn't actually take anything. Don't really need to go anywhere. I guess I can sell a couple of things. I have a couple of things, so I can sell a couple of things. Welcome to Diamond City.
Read all about it.
The best junk city you will ever see. Look at all of these junk, all of these stands made of junk, all of these rockets, all of these people smelly and whatnot.
To everyone, except Sins. No Sins allowed here.
Hey there.
Hey there.
You're the new guy, right?
Yes. Yes? New guy?
The new guy?
Word kinda travels fast in Diamond City. What can I say? Name's Arturo Rodriguez. If you need
Arturo
protection,
Rodriguez.
Let's talk.
You know weapons?
So you know weapons, huh?
Listen, I can sell you guns, swords, whatever. And they'll
You have
keep
swords?
You alive for
Oh,
sure.
I love swords.
But the
What
real
kind of swords do you
secret
have?
is in the mods. The little personal touches. Install a scope, expand the clip size, whatever. You spend time with your gear, and you'll have the right answer to every problem.
Yeah,
Anyway,
well, I
let's
agree
get
with
back
that.
to you and what kind of protection you need.
What kind of protection I need? I need
Just no problem.
I hear there's a bar in the old theater district that's for raiders only. The combat zone.
you know, I just want to
Clear,
take
man.
this off. There's a pot to my microphone that I don't actually need. I'm just gonna take it off. There we go. It was in the way, so can't also put the wire here. More convenient this way. Okay. Okay, I'll also let the camera a little bit down so you guys could see me a little bit better. There we go. Okay, Arturo Rodriguez. Show me what you got.
Let's see what you got.
Feel free to test.
Feel free to test my equipment. Let's see. I'm just gonna sell all the things that I don't need. I'm sure you don't mind. This is mine. This is don't need. I'll also sell this. And yeah, I think that's good. Except I'm sure you have some amazing stuff, but I don't really have that much. And I really have that much caps, so I'm gonna stop by Piper just to give her an interview. Well, you know what? I'm gonna come back to Piper a little bit later. And we're gonna... This thing we're gonna do is go to Valentine's Detective Agency.
Told you your luck wouldn't last forever.
Well, hello there. Can I take this desk fan? Yes.
His ties.
Coffee pot. Can I get some coffee? Hello?
Something wrong?
Another
Something
spray
wrong?
coming in from the rain. Afraid you're too late. Office is closed.
Oh? It's
I know
important.
you must be busy, but I won't take much of your time, miss. It's important.
I'm
You're
John,
right.
the construction worker.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude, but it's just... The detective... He's gone missing.
Oh no! Who's gonna find them? We need a detective for this job. I really want to be sarcastic, but good guy. Good guy. We are role-playing as a good guy.
Don't worry, I can help. Tell me what happened.
At this
Nick was
point,
working a
look at
case.
me. Look
Skinny
at
Malone's
me.
gang had
I'm the
kidnapped a young
detective
woman,
now.
And he tracked them down to their hideout in Park Street Station. There's an old vault down there that they use as a base. I told Nick he was walking into a trap, but he just smiled and walked out the door like he always does.
What a hero. My ass for money. Skinny Malone.
Who's this Skinny Malone character?
I don't know much about him, but he's from Good Neighbor, and that means he's in the well-pressed suits and machine gun school of thuggery.
Good
You said
neighbor.
Malone's from Good Neighbor?
Yeah, it's a tough neighborhood. Northeast a ways. People with power there care about two things.
Okay.
Style and body count.
Oh, so that's how you get the map marker for Good Neighbor. Damn. I wanted to go there.
I'll find
I'm
it.
gonna
You
offer
have
some
my
help.
word.
Thank you. Nick should be easy to spot. He's always wearing that old hat and trench coat getup. Please,
Why you wanna
hurry.
go to Good Neighbor? Because you can get the Silver Shroud gear. But that's gonna be for a different playthrough. Right now, we're gonna go find Nick Valentine. Yes. I'm gonna detective the detective. I'm gonna detect the detective. Because now I am the detective. I'm not even sure why I need the detective. Because I seem to be a very good detective myself. I already detected where Nick Valentine must be.
What have you done with the real Riley? Where's my brother?
I
Whoa, what's
swear
going on?
I'm not a synth. Don't shoot, for God's sakes. We're family.
Put the gun down now.
He's a synth. He'll kill us all.
How does he? Oh
Kyle, no!
shit!
Okay.
I mean the.
Show's over. There are no
Okay.
synths in Diamond
A
City.
bowel
Hear me?
movement.
Just you folks and your damn
Move
paranoia.
along.
That's the worst position to die in. It looks like he is riding a horse, you know, or you know, maybe he's riding something else. I'm just saying that's a very terrible position to be in. Ooh, hey John, my name is John.
Come back later, huh?
Alright, fine. I guess I'm gonna have to grow a beard a little bit later. Public currencies. Here? Oh, okay, it's the same place. So it's probably here. Who writes public with a K? Somebody who doesn't know how to write. Sounds like my type of gal. Well, Piper, I'm here. Are you ready for an interview?
My favorite ballpark's become a shanty town. So, today's been great.
Interesting you mentioning that, seeing as you're from a vault. Yeah, you're not wearing the blue jumpsuit right now, but the Pip-Boy and that fish out of water look? Dead giveaways. So here's the deal. I want an interview. Your life story in print. I think it's time Diamond City had a little outside perspective on the Commonwealth. You do that, and I'll tell you what. I'll come with you. Watch your back while you get used to the world above ground.
Is that supposed to be a good deal? I already have a dog. I don't need a lady. I got a dog. A dog is better than a lady.
All right, Piper.
A dog will
Good.
never cheat on you.
Let's get
It
down
will
to business.
Miss
So I know
you.
you're from a vault.
It will
How
love
would
you
describe your
unconditionally.
time on the
A
inside?
dog is better. Get a dog. We were
Family
frozen.
and I were frozen. I didn't spend much time in the vault.
Wait, they boxed you up in a fridge
Yes,
the whole time?
that's
Are you
right.
saying you were alive before the war?
Right before everything went to shoot. I'm trying to be more friendly. Although, you know, my content is like rated to mature anyway, so before everything went to shit. Exactly.
Yes. I'm over 200 years old.
And on a day older.
God. The man.
Not bad for a 200-year-old man,
So
huh?
you've seen the Commonwealth, Diamond City. How does it compare to your old life?
Compare? There's nothing to compare it to. It's a hellhole. I'm destroying things. It sucks. What do you
Can
think?
you even compare the two? The world out here? It's not even close to the one I left.
Feeling a little homesick, are we? Can't say I blame ya. Now I already know you're looking for your son, Sean. Do you suspect the Institute was involved in his kidnapping?
What in God's name is an institute? The institute?
Who were they?
That, Blue, is the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth.
Oh, I
No
hit
one
that
really
nail
knows
on the
who
head.
or where they are, but their handiwork is all over. Synths. Synthetic people. Sent from their hidden labs to do the Institute's dirty work.
Technically, all
Sometimes
people
they
are
even replace a
synthetic
person
people.
with a synth double.
When you think
A little
about it.
covert agent no one would
What
ever
makes a
suspect.
person a person?
Now, not everything that goes wrong has the Institute
Yeah.
behind it, but there's
Late
always a
night makes
chance.
me very
That's why
philosophical.
I'm asking.
Let's talk about it. Sit.
They make synthetic people?
That's right. There are two major kinds you have to watch out for. The
Okay.
first is an obvious fake. Skin looks like plastic, skeleton might even be showing. You see groups of them scouring the Commonwealth, killing people and scavenging what's left.
Oof. Sounds
I
rough.
reported on University Point a while back. Whole town got cleaned out.
Okay.
The second type of synth is the real deal. With skin, blood, warm smiles, and guilty glances, just like a good old-fashioned human.
How is that not
So
a
you think
human?
They could be involved? The Institute?
Like what
or
you
one of the
described is
agents?
basically a human. What's the difference between the top tier mouse synths and a human being? Like, in every way they sound human, except that they were made not human. They weren't birthed. But this is gonna be a little bit off topic, but when you consider the fact that human beings, currently we have this global issue, where the quality of men's sperm is getting worse and quality of women's eggs is also getting worse. So getting pregnant gets harder and harder every single year, right? And couple that with the dropping birth rates, because people, they don't, it gets harder to have a family. Like in America, for instance, 30-50 years ago, you could have had entire family, a house on one salary. Now a family of 3 kids, and now that is completely impossible. Like 2 adults need to be working to provide for 1, maximum 2 kids. So the quality, the living quality really is worse currently. Yeah, we have this situation because I don't know. I think it's due to the fact that business is business. Basically, people work for less than they are worth. But then again, I don't see a way how to do it differently. Like, I really don't, because businesses need to grow every single year. If not, they're gonna have problems. So they try to keep the costs as low as possible. So part of keeping the costs down means keeping the costs of supplies, keeping low costs on that front, and keeping low on how much you pay for your workers, because the biggest spending for a business is the workforce. It just is. So yeah, how much people earn is not increasing all that much every year. It is increasing, like, it really depends on the country basis. Some countries who were far behind, like in the Baltic states, for example, well, those countries have increased the amount that people earn drastically. It's still far behind, but still. But other countries, countries that are more developed, like America and some Europe countries, well, the amount that they make, regular people, the average that they make is not that bigger. It's not increasing drastically when, it probably should. But the amount how much living costs is increasing dramatically. In some countries, food also increases. Some countries, even developed ones, don't have a proper healthcare system. Well, this is again, about America. Like, I don't really understand. One of the most powerful countries in the world doesn't have a proper health system. That's just insane. Like, really, what the hell? You're so developed. Why can't you provide for your citizens? Part of it, the issue is because we like freedom and we like money, and there were just a group of people who kind of monopolized majority of everything, and there were other group of people, probably, like, I'm just spitballing here. There's no way I have this information, so I'm just guessing. But I'm guessing that part of the people started increasing the prices because they saw they could for living, like rent prices, for example, but because they can. Other people saw that those people did it, and they just followed their example. And somebody, probably greedy, saw what people were doing, and they were like, you know what, I'm gonna rise it even more. And then suddenly everybody's doing it, because why the hell wouldn't you do it? Like, your neighbor is doing it, you should also do it. Like, usually people think that raising prices will make you lose some customers, and that is probably true, but usually it works out for the best because you raise prices, your competitor raises prices, suddenly everybody's raising prices. What the hell? Well, but it's what happens. You know, it really depends on where you live, because the market dictates how it's gonna go. And some markets are very crazy, like they're very competitive, but in some markets it really depends on industry as well. For example, some oil industries, when I say oil I mean petrol, in some countries they have like associations basically where every company kind of decides what the ballpark of the prices should be, and they increase and decrease based on what they agreed on and not what should be dictated, and that is the supply and demand. So stuff like this happens. Light bulbs, for example. Like, I'm pretty sure you could make a light bulb that lasts forever. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know the science behind it, but let's imagine that you could have a light bulb that lasts far longer than light bulbs today. If you're a business that manufactures light bulbs, why in heaven's name would you do it? It makes absolutely no sense to do it. It really makes no sense, because what's the point? What is the point? You know, as a business, you need to keep making money every single year because you have shareholders who have invested in your company. They expect a return. For the shareholders, it's important to make a return. It's important because they have a lot of debt. Usually, the way that there's plenty of people who get rich this way, so they wouldn't have to pay the taxes. They usually have a bunch of shares in some companies, and they use it as a way. What's it called? There's a word for it. English is not my first language, so sometimes I forget some words, but banks give loans to people, some people that have these huge stakes in some big companies, like the biggest Fortune 500 companies, for example, right? Not only those companies, but you can get a loan on if you have security on your shares. So yeah, that's a way to do it. And if the prices keep going up, you basically don't pay any interest. If they don't go up, if they go down, well, then you technically should be paying, you know, interest, and you'll be losing money very quickly. I don't really understand how the system fully works, but I know that it's possible to do it somehow. And I think that's part of the problem, because any business is like a big business that is run by shareholders' wants will always have a trouble of providing good services. It just will, because it needs to keep turning on bigger and bigger profits every single year, and there is a limit of how much you can do that with a given product. Take anything, for example, like how can you keep increasing how much you sell if the amount of people don't really increase? And it technically increases, the amount of new people being born increases, but not really. And the top buying power is actually people over 40, because they have all the money. Younger people, they have no money, like they're broke. And the reason is because what they pay, what they get paid, and what they need to pay to you know, just live is quite insane. And you need a lot of, you need to have like a lot of will and determination and discipline to save up just enough money to buy anything. Like, you could technically do it even now. You could have a house, you could buy it all and so on, but you would need to make some compromises, and those compromises mean that you would need to have a very shitty place where you live in, but which is very cheap. You shouldn't have any debt at all. You should save every single penny, yeah. And now you have a generation of kids, basically up to 30. You're a kid, like I'm 28, you know, I get to say it. If you're up to 30, you're just a kid. So you have these kids who were taught from TV and their parents and, you know, all of these places, the environment taught them that they're precious little snowflakes and everything should be handed to them. Nothing should have been earned, everything should be handed to them. And then they go out to the world and they realize that nothing is like what they've been told. All of their life was a lie. They're not precious, they're not important, they're just people. Okay? And they will not be given anything. They will need to earn it. And they're not used to it. And the emotional impact that brings is insane. And, well, you know, I believe that it's a good thing to suffer through it. Like, I don't like suffering. Nobody likes suffering, but it's good to suffer through the hardships, because it makes you better, it makes you stronger, it makes you more disciplined. And, you know, you just have to pray to God that the hardships that you will receive are very minor. Like, anything to do with health is just terrible. The most terrible thing that can happen to you is something with health. Your parents dying, that will happen to everybody, but that's just horrible. I don't really want to think about it. You know, people dying and your health issues, the two primary shittiest things that could ever happen to you. And just pray to God that that never happens to you. So if you're young, do everything in your power to take care of your health as, you know, as soon as possible. Just take care of yourself. You know, love yourself, take care of yourself. But a little bit hardship is okay. I think it grows character, and especially for people who've been having a very cushioned life, it's a very good. There's some good lessons to learn there. Like, for instance, for me, I had a very cushioned life. Yeah, I did have some trouble when I was a kid, not gonna lie. Trouble with fitting in, because I'm kind of weird. But other than that, I had a pretty good childhood, I think. There are some things that I'm working through, sure, like everybody else, but overall, I think it could have been far worse. Still, that being said, going out into the world was a huge hardship. I made some terrible choices. Hell, I'm still making terrible choices even to this day. And I'm just learning to think about them a little bit differently. Like, hardships are not hardships. They're challenges. They are a fun way to spend your time, right? Have hobbies, have something you're working towards, you know, talk to people, just enjoy a conversation with a buddy. I don't know, eat out once every sometime, but just don't do it too often. Seriously, it's bad for your wallet. I don't think you need anything special in this world to be happy. I really don't. I don't think you need fancy cars, although I'm not one to talk to. Whenever I got the chance, I bought a car that's a little bit over my price range. But yeah, I'm not the smartest person in the world. So what you gonna do? But yeah, the point is just be normal. And being normal doesn't mean being like normal. You can be weird, it's fine. But just realize that you're not a center of the universe, and I think it's a good thing that people get out of the world and they get a little bit kick in the pants. Well, I certainly needed that. Like, I needed the kick in the pants. It turned out for the better, and I think everybody needs it. But the issue is, and here's the issue, that when you think in your head, you think that you deserve everything and you're not getting it at the speeds that you're used to, like right here and now, the transition is very hard and takes years to feel like you finally feel okay, like you can wait and go through all the hardships to get what you want, because you can get anything you want. It doesn't matter that you're, again, you're not a center of the universe, and it doesn't matter, because why would you want to be the center of the universe? You're not the center of the universe. You don't have to be the center of the universe. It's completely fine. And you can still have it all that you want. But the thing is that you probably don't know what you want. Like, nobody knows what they want until they try it and see if this is for them or not. So the best thing you can do when you're young is just experience as much as you can. Like, experience what feels good. What do you want to achieve? What kind of pain you can choose for yourself? Because everything is a pain, but you choose what you want to do with your life. So choose correctly. Choose the hard thing. Don't choose the easy thing. I'm gonna give you another piece of advice. When I'm doing these streams, I feel incredibly lonely. Every single time when I finish a stream, I just feel my heart ache. And I feel defeated, crushed, and exhausted. I'm not sure why I'm doing it, honestly, why I'm doing this stream. I'm doing it regardless because, well, I don't know. I just really want to be able to create games. I want to be able to create books. I want to be able to be in charge of my own destiny. I want to create my own place to be. It's gonna take years to do it, and you know, I'm sacrificing my weekends for this, my free time. I'm a very lonely individual, but you know, I'm doing it because I have a vision that I see, and I know where I want to go. So I just keep going and hoping for the best. And you should too. You should just, whatever it is, if you don't know what it is that you want to do with your life, that's fine. Just try a couple of things. You know, make a list of the things that seem like, okay, maybe I would like to try this, or I don't know, maybe I would like to try to be a barista. Why not? Be a barista. Maybe I would like to try and be an underwear model. I'm not sure why you would want to do that, but why not? Just buy a bunch of underwear and create videos. You know, in today's world, I think it's a lot easier to do whatever it is you want to do. But whatever you do, you try to do your best. Like quality content always wins at the end. That's what I think, and it's advice that I should probably definitely use myself, because I'm not making very quality videos. But I just don't understand, why do people watch shorts? I watch shorts myself. I watch YouTube shorts. I watch Instagram reels. I do not understand why people like them, like at all. I don't understand. Like I watch them myself. I don't understand. Like, I don't know. I just don't understand. Again, here's me ratting off, talking about all the things, nonsense, I don't know. I just really hope that somebody actually likes these rants and would like to join in. You know, I would love to have a conversation with some interesting people. And even if you're not interesting, you are interesting. Like, I don't care of your circumstances, and I don't care what you think about yourself. I really don't. Doesn't matter what kind of person you are interesting. Completely. Definitely, you are an interesting person. I mean, you're not interesting to everybody, and that is okay. You're interested to somebody, and you should definitely try to communicate with other people and just be authentic, be yourself. You know, that's the best I can suggest to anyone. Just be yourselves. Because you guys are wonderful. You're beautiful creatures. You know? And you guys can do anything that you set your mind to. That's something I really believe. Like, I've seen so many people who are so better than me. Like, I feel like I'm nothing, like I'm a nobody. Well, technically I am a nobody right now. Welcome to my stream. There's absolutely no goddamn people here, and my YouTube channel is a complete disaster. But yeah, I feel like there's a lot more people who are way, way better, and they have so much to offer the world, and they don't do anything about it. Like, at all. Look, if I'm trying something, so can you. I really hope somebody watches this and, you know, they start doing something. Anything. You want to write a book? Write a book. It doesn't matter if it flops. That's not important. It's not important. The end goal is not important. What's important is that you do what you want to do. Create awesome shit. That's all you need to do. Create awesome shit. If you want to play this goddamn awesome game with a character that has a scar and a hard head on it, and his name is John, and he's a construction worker apparently, well, do it. Just do it.
Yes, do it. Let the dark side consume you. Do it.
Like, my streaming time is completely over, and I haven't played anything. I was just talking non-stop.
I don't know.
No one ever does. That's what makes them so scary.
You know what
For the
makes
last part
me
of our
so
interview,
scared?
I'd like to do something
Is that hat.
different. I want you to make a statement to Diamond City directly. The threat of kidnapping is all but ignored in the Commonwealth. Everyone wants to pretend it just doesn't happen.
Dear Commonwealth,
What would you say to someone out there
I
who's
know you
lost a
stole
loved
my
one but
candy.
might be too scared
I will
or too
find
numb to
you.
the world to look for them?
I want you to know that I have a particular set of skills. Skills that I have developed for a long time of working as a construction worker. I want you to know that I will find you, and I will build a house around you and suffocate you. Let's see. Get revenge. One day at a time. This is actually good. I want you to listen to this, chat. You know what? I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna do it 2 times.
You can only take it one day at a time. Just keep going. That's all anyone can do.
We're all just doing what we have to, huh? I think my readers can relate to that.
Take 2.
No matter how much you want to give up, don't. You have to have hope that you'll see them again. Or at least, that you'll know the truth.
A strong note to end on, Blue. Thanks. That's everything. It's gonna take some time to put this all together, but I think...
So you heard that, chat. Don't give up. Keep
Anyway,
going. Just take it one day, at a time.
Watch your
If you're
back.
too overwhelmed,
Just say the
just
word
take
when
the
you're
next step.
I can't wait to see
Nothing
what
is more important than the next step. Not your past, not your future. Learn from the past. Have a plan for the future, but focus on the next step.
Anything I can do? You just say the word.
No, thank you, Piper. You've done enough. Ooh, I like this weapon. I would like to get it. It's Bond. It's John. James John. Yeah, it would be James John. Okay, let's get Valentine saved. Let's go save Mr. Valentine. What's happening? It doesn't load. Why aren't you loading the textures? Ah, there we go. Wow, that was weird. You think it's my SSD? My graphics card doesn't cache? I don't know. I don't understand. So the way that the graphic card works, it has the main processing unit, and the processing unit is made of a lot of small processing units, and they do a lot of calculations, and they have different segments for different things that it can calculate. I'm not gonna get into too much detail, but it's essentially how the CPU works. And on the main board of the GPU, it has the memory units, VRAM that it's called, and basically before it renders anything, it sends all the necessary material from the SSD or from the hard disk directly onto your graphics card. So that's why more RAM is important, because the more RAM you have, the more you can cache. I don't know if you have to say cache, but the more you have to put inside the VRAM, you can put inside the VRAM, the more stuff you can put inside it, and the more you can render it faster, because communication between the processing unit and the VRAM is very quick than SSD and the graphics card. So it's all about speed. So the more VRAM you have, the better you can run at higher graphics. You can basically do calculations faster. But there is still a limit. You can have an insane amount of RAM that will not increase the total production of your card. It's more for calculation purposes, so you can calculate without any disturbances. I know this lady, and I'm not gonna help her because she's just playing with me, you know. What they want to do, they want to trick you, then kill you, but not gonna happen. I might do it later. I don't really have time right now. I spend all my time on talking. I just yap, yappity, yap. Whoa. Oh. Tried to save you, buddy, but I got attacked first. Oh, shoot. Ow. Crab baskets, that was painful. Why did you... Ow. Ow. That bastard tried to kill me. You okay? Oh, you look fine. Huh? Huh? I thought it was dog meat. Where did those dogs come from? You see anyone else dog meat? Come on, buddy. You have to warn me about rabid dogs when you see them. Okay, I'm not paying attention. Does it look like I'm paying attention? Well, I'm not. I'm never paying attention. The one thing that you can be completely sure about is that I'm not paying attention. Whoa, what was that? Something blew up. You saw that flash, it wasn't just me, right? Okay, I can hear shots firing, so It's probably something going on over there, but I will completely ignore it and go this way. Well, because it doesn't matter. Okay, I have to end stream soon, but I don't want to really end it. Oof, super mutant. Super mutant! Super mutant! Wait, where are you? Damn it, dog meat, you're in my way. Oh shoot! Okay, I'm stuck on the... Damn, son, and you're dead. There we go. Level 15. Second 15. Yeah, there's really no point in keeping the perks available. Well, maybe there's some point, but not really. And because most of the perks, they are available at different periods. And so for example, if we alt here level 9, still can't get level 2 or 6, so I can put 2 perks into pickpocket. Then it's level 17, I could put only 1 in Iron Fist. I can put only 1 in Commando. Even though I have 2 perks, I just don't have the levels for it. I could put 2 points into what is it? Agility? Into agility, making it open this one. Ninja, but I need another perk to make it any useful. And I need level 16 for the ranged sneak attacks to do 3x normal damage. So at the end of the day, I would still need, I don't know, punching attacks. Punching attacks that do double damage. Critical symbiotes will paralyze your opponents. You know, I'm gonna need this one way or another. Plus I need these ones. There's a lot of things that I need. For now, I think that we have everything that we can use. Yeah, I think so. If I will need anything, well, I have the perk points. Just the fact that I'm doing a lot more damage now is... Come on, dog meat, wake up. I'm not gonna let you die, boy. We're going to heaven together. Or not at all. Another human, come to... Oh, shoot! Shoot. Damn it. Thank you, boy. You're a good boy. Man, I was gonna get Nick Valentine, but from the voice I can already tell this is gonna be something important. Let's go, boy. We're gonna get a new companion.
You're the weakest of us. It only makes us stronger. If they cannot kill one
I can't.
human, they are less than
That's
nothing.
good logic. Our group is as strong as its weakest member, so.
You fight well for a human. Now die like one.
And you talk well for a super mutant.
Warriors are waiting for you.
Now, be a good little super mutant and walk into my trap. You play tricks on me again. Stupid noises.
What's that?
It's me, your friendly neighborhood boogeyman. Ah! God damn it! Well, I'm kind of scared.
You fight all of that gun
Whew. Oh boy, that freaked me out. Like, I got scared. And I died. Okay. Apparently they're stronger than I am. Maybe I should increase my toughness, you know, just to make sure that I'm tough enough. Don't. See, this is an enclave armor. It's pretty badass too. Damn. Should I come back a little bit later? You die now, human. No, you die now, superhuman. Mutant. And you're dead. Okay, so even with increased gunslinger, I'm still not strong enough to take him on. So I think I need to increase my endurance. Now you instantly gain 1 point. From sprinting. Yeah, increased toughness. And increase endurance. Gain maximum health. It's likely to get addicted. Radiation damage from swimming. You can breathe underwater. Mantium skeleton. Cannibal. Okay. Gonna increase my companion damage. So Dogmeat could do a little bit more damage and be more resistant. Isn't that right, boy? You're a good puppy, aren't you? You're a good puppy. I love that dog. Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? And you find worse for a superhuman mutant. Oh, shoot. Oof. These areas. Oh, coffee mug. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, no. Shoot. Reloading. Come on, reload faster. Come on, dog meat. Headshot. Come on, dog meat, we can do this. Oof. It's not very comfortable fighting here. I get stuck on everything. As a super mutant, and you talk almost as good as a human. Oof. 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 Okay. How do I survive this one? He's gonna drop a grenade. Ah, shit, he mutated. Okay, I can't hide here forever. Shoot. Like, he does a lot of damage. But it's a good thing he stands in one place, so I can... Did you saw that? Like, one hit. That is insane. I'm using so much stim pack on him. What? That already? Yeah, you probably didn't saw that coming, did you? Okay. I like the first person, but kind of messes up my aim, especially in such a crowded area. Well, it's not a crowded area, it's just very snug area where I can't... When I try to fire, I kind of... Even if I aim it perfectly, because of the position of the gun and the position of the cursor, I fire right into the wall. There's just not enough space to maneuver. Ooh, nice. And chance to freeze melee attackers once every 20 seconds. Well, this is very interesting. I really like... One thing I like about this game is the special items. There's so many special items you can find here in this game. If you kill the mutating super soldiers, whatever you call them, those that have a little star on them, they can mutate, and there are special kinds of enemies that if you kill, you can get some pretty fine gear, special gear. It's very, very nice. I really like it. It's a very good addition to the game, I think. Especially since they spawn random times. You never know, if when you're gonna get it and what you're gonna get. Is it gonna kill you? Oh shoot! Nope. Nah. Nope. Who the hell is firing at me? So okay, they're up over there. Just keep calm and keep shooting. Yeah. Just keep calm and keep shooting. Ah! Keep calm, keep shooting. Keep calm, keep shooting. What the? Why would I need it? Come on, dog meat. Wake up. Ah, shoot. Where is it coming from? I don't see it. It's coming from over there. Shot me right in my face. I need to use a stim pack. Come on. Come on, get into the game. Oh, nice. Thank you, Motilex. I can't pronounce. Good evening, my man. Caught a bit of your recent streams. Really enjoyed the vibe. Do you have regular streaming schedules? I love to tune in next time. Let's hang out on Discord to chill about it. Add me, Hilarosi. Yes, I do have a schedule Monday to Wednesday. You can find it on my Twitch. Thank you for the follow, mate. I really appreciate it. Wait, you're on Kick, right? Okay.
Gotta come out sooner
I will
or
make sure
later.
to add the schedule. So it should be 5 p.m. ET and 1 a.m. ET. I think it's something like that. Light bulb.
You're here! You're here! Stop hiding!
No, you stop hiding. I said you stop hiding. Where are you?
Slippery human! What? Who's there?
Die, potato.
You disappear! No fair!
What do you mean no fair? Nice.
This is what. Oh.
Come on, reload. Ah, shoot. Did he just scream out pain? Uh-huh. Let's add some damage resistance and let's go. Wait for it. God, Jesus, crap baskets. I missed every shot. Why did I miss every shot? Let me... No. Yes. Haha. No. No! Why did I take the risk? No. Aww. I really need to stop streaming because it's my bedtime. Okay. Die, potato. Why does it have a skull? What does a super mutant has as uses for a skull? Probably to smash other skulls with. I'm gonna use this skull to smash your skull in. Jesus Christ. Seriously, I'm so tired of getting shot at. Endurance, health, what else do we have? Damage resistance. Give it here. Where are you? Reload, 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 reload. Fire, 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 fire. Fire, 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 fire. Ah, shoot. Yes. There we go. Killed. A skull and a jet, squirrel bits. Yes, very nice. Bam, bam, ba, ba, bam. Oh, dog meat. Shoot. Come on, dog meat. Let's go, dog meat. Let's make them pay for what they did to us. They made us reload a save. I don't reload saves unless I'm cheating. Can you call it cheating? It's technically an export. Yeah, well, I guess you can call it cheating. Oh, shoot! Okay. Not a problem. I can probably survive this. Oh, you know, I could... What else? What else? What else? Yes! Great. Now everything... Oh, shoot! Kind of stuck here. Here, let's reload. Oh, stop killing my dog. Ain't nobody gonna kill my dog. Wait for it. Now. Yes! Come here. You did great, dog meat. You did very great. And he's dead. Victory for me. Oh look, I have so much ammo. Well, I can sell it. Costs quite a bit of gold. Let's see, what else can we find here? I'm gonna take all of this. Old bench. Super mutant heavy armor. Well, this is actually useful for Strong. I think his name is Strong, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, magnificent, Barb! I'll rescue you. You are the first to actually make it to the cage. I think the super mutants killed and ate the others.
That can be good for your diet.
More of my brothers will be here soon. They know a human is attacking the tower.
Okay. Well, this is it for today. I wanted to thank everybody that tuned in to my stream. I wanted to thank Montilac and please for heaven's name change your username to something a little bit more easy to pronounce or a follow. It's a very strange message I received. Kind of feels like it's a spam, but yeah, whatever. I don't really care. I got a follow. And that makes me feel good inside, like I accomplished something, even if it's fake. So I'll take it. Yeah. And I will see you all on the next stream. Peace, which is gonna be tomorrow. Tomorrow at 5 o'clock in the morning, GTM plus 3 or something like that. I will. You know what? I'm just gonna add. I have the streaming schedule on the streaming on Twitch, but I also will add it to Kick, maybe, probably. I have no idea how to do it. Can you even do it on Kick? Maybe you can. Yeah, well. It's been real, and thank you, and peace. Stream out. Sayonara.